Hello everyone, it's time for bag number 2 of a 5 1-pound bag lot that I purchased off of eBay. I'd purchased from this dealer before, and everything in it was, there's some good, there's some bad, there's some lame, but the good makes up for everything that's in ugly condition. And bag 1 was really good. It had a couple of rare coins from Rhodesia, it had a German Notgeld coin, it had an ancient coin, it had an Indian state coin that I'd have not been able to identify yet, and so let's hope that bag number 2 is going to be just as good. And what do you think? Are there good coins in there? All right, so I've got my, I'm going to pause it if we come across anything fantastic. So we're going to start with a, one of these coins that's turned green of an otherwise pretty common British half crown. We've got a 5 new pence. Those are pretty common. Any coin that was a Philippine coin that I showed in the first video, I'm going to skip over pretty fast. Although I don't know if I got this one of the bull that we had in the first video. Here is an 80s, very 80s design from the Netherlands of 25 cents. Very, looks like they did that on graph paper. Next up, we have a 50-cent coin from South Africa, 1966. Here's Olav V from Norway. We saw one of those in the first lot. Here's a Singapore 5 cents with a some kind of, is that a heron or a crane maybe? Next up, nice condition. I believe 50 is 50 centavos. So that coin's in nice shape for being so old. This one is not. That one's in pretty rough shape. From Indonesia, the Bank of Indonesia, we have 50 rupiah from 1971. Got another bird on it. Here is saw a couple of these in the last video. That was very rough. Here is a modern 1 penny from Britain. Here we have a coin from Greece. Not able to read Greek, so I don't know the name of this individual, but 2 drachmas, 1982. There's a almost uncirculated 50-cent coin, 1973. Oop, that side's not as good. It's got some weird toning on it. Not a silver coin. So it's a very basic 1 Pfennig coin from Italy. We've got not particularly rare, but still a nice coin, nice condition for 80 years old. We saw a couple of these Saudi Arabian coins in the last bag. This one is kind of dirty. It's a 10 halala coin, the Arabic year 1300. It's from the Cayman Islands, a turtle, but that one's well worn. 10 Pfennig. Okay, here's a 25 from the Philippines with a butterfly. It has the scientific name there at the bottom, the Graphium Adaoides. Not sure how to pronounce that, but getting a lot of Philippines coins in this lot. This one looks cleaned. Next from Thailand. I believe that's 1 baht. It kind of looks like a sea monster. I'm not quite sure what that is, but not too incredibly rare. Here we have a scallop design coin from Viet Nam from 1971. And it's going to be 5 dong. In the first video we had a 10 dong coin from about the same time. Here is a 1 franc coin from Tunisia. I remember in the first video I got the first lot that I'd purchased from the seller, I got this coin in a well beaten up condition, but this one's nice. Might have to replace the other one that I just got. So here we have Jose de San Martin, 10 centavos. So yeah, we got some taped up coins with tape damage in the last, my first purchase from this guy. We've already seen that 10 halala coin. Here's a half franc from France. Those are pretty common. See, a British halfpenny, pretty common. This one's going to be Denmark 10 ore. A well-worn coin. It's going to be from Jamaica. Nope, Hong Kong again. 10 cents, 1964. Another coin with inset features, a 1 ore from 1965. Going to be from Sweden. Gustav VI. Here's a nice coin from Singapore, 20 cents. With a swordfish on it. I had this coin, but this one's probably going to be nice enough to replace that one. This one is practically uncirculated. A couple of spots on it. But I like the condition of that one. 10 ore Norway. Another Viet Nam coin. This one's 1 dong. Okay, here's an aluminum Third Reich coin that you don't see very often of 50 Reichspfennig. So the Third Reich coins that are made out of zinc are fairly common, but not this 50. Probably had it, but you just don't get them in bulk lots very often, so that's a nice pickup. Another coin from Philippines, a 1 peso with a bull. Jose Rizal. From Switzerland, we've got a coin design that has not changed much over the years. 5 Rappen. Here's a high-quality 2 franc coin from France. That one might be another that is a replacement in my collection. Seen these already. We saw a Josefa 5 centavo coin in the last lot, but that was bigger than this one. They made about 3 or 4 different versions of that coin. Indonesia 25 rupiah. Another bird on it. I think that is some kind of the crowned crane, I think is what that's called. Okay, so here we have one from South Africa. A 1/4 of a penny, which is the D initial there at the very bottom, 1952. This would also be called a farthing in British. We've got George VI. That's got a lot of detail to it, so that's a nice quality coin. This one almost uncirculated from Switzerland, 20 Rappen. That's worth about a quarter in exchange value. Another common 1 shilling from Britain, although there are 2 different versions of the Queen Elizabeth 1 shilling. There's a Scottish back and there's also an England back to it. So this here's a almost a crown-sized coin, a 1 peso from Jose Rizal. About every time I see this coin, it's incredibly well worn. This one's actually in better shape than what I usually get. Here's a fairly common 1 peso from Mexico, 1978. We got a few of these in the last video, although that one's much older, with 1903, so that looks like Queen Victoria, I think, although it's got a lot of caked on dirt on it. So that one's a nice find right there. Another of these Philippines. Saw one of those already. Seen that one already. Some of these I saw it, but in the first video from this lot, so I might be skipping over it. Here's a pretty common 2 Pfennig. I think we saw this one in the earlier video, but I can see the details on this one. It's got the scientific name on all these Philippines coins with the animals, so I do like that. This is in nice condition from the Bahamas. 10 cents, 1966. Two ore from Norway. That looks like I guess that's maybe some kind of quail or I don't know. Don't know my bird on that one. Got one of those again. Japanese 1 yen again. Here's common Italy 200 lira. Another 1 dong from Viet Nam. 1 shilling from Austria, although this one's in excellent condition. Another green coin in here. Hope it's nothing special. It's a 2 shilling, so something else that's pretty fairly common. Here's a 2 franc French aluminum coin, 1943. That one might be good enough to be a replacement in my collection. And what do we have here? A 50 euro cent. So pretty good exchange value just on this coin, but don't get the 50s in lots like this very often. So this is the French design for the euro because it has RF, Republic Française, in the year 2000. That's nice. The common French 20 centimes coin. Another 25 rupiah from Indonesia, but this one's a lot better than the last one. We've seen that one already. This goes back to when the British still used the half a cent, or a half new penny, I should say. Here we go with a Chinese cash coin. So I'll have to identify this one offline, but usually what I have to do on something like that is there is a book of, I think it's the Hartel is the author. He has a book to help you identify all of these Chinese cash coins that came out through the centuries. Essentially the monarch's 2 characters at the top and the bottom on here. So you have to identify that to kind of narrow it down where it is. The 2 characters on the other side were a mint mark. So we've seen that one. We've seen that Thailand coin. We've seen that Indonesia coin. Okay, this one I think is from Brazil, 5 centavos, 1969. Still has a nice shine to it because it is made of stainless steel. I'm going to empty out the bag so I can go through it quicker. We've got another Japanese yen. Here is we saw a couple of these in the other bag, a couple of V-nickels that are incredibly well worn from American V-nickels. Another 1 dong coin, 5 pfennig, 10 pfennig, another 10 pfennig, another 5 centimes from France, 10 pfennig, 10 centimes, another one with a butterfly, saw that, another from common coin from Sweden. We got Gustav VI, 1 kroner from Czechoslovakia. 1982 is a 1 Haleru coin. Next up we have Louis II, Prince of Monaco. 1 franc. That's nice. I think I had that coin, but you don't see coins from Monaco all that often. Skipping over some common ones. There's a really tiny 1 Kurus coin from Turkey, 1965. With the crescent moon and star. These are the coins we've already covered once before. Here's one from the Czech Republic, 1995, so not too long after Czechoslovakia split. This is a 5 koruna, I think, is their currency. We've got a 1 franc coin from Belgium, World War II era. We've got our first silver coin. The last purchase I made from this guy had 3 silver coins, including one of the very common tin ore. So this is about 40% silver, I think, which means this is going to be worth about a quarter. So you're not going to lose sleep over losing one of those. But the other purchase had 2 really nice silver coins in addition to one cheap one like that. We've got Netherlands, 25 cent. Let's see, 20 cents from Singapore, 1987. There are 2 different versions of the Singapore coins from this era. One is where the banner at the very bottom is curved downward like seen here, and there's another version where it curves upwards. We've seen that one. Okay, from Peru we have a 1/2 sol de oro, and a very plain design. They've got the Bank of Peru design on the back. Also from Peru we've got another 1/2 sol de oro. This one has a animal on it. Mine's drawn a blank. This one's a little bit older, I would think. This is going to be 1973. $25 ore from Sweden, and a 10 ore from Norway. Very common coins. And then our last coin is going to be from Iran. And just by looking at it, this might be a very common coin, but I'm going to take a moment and just double check on this one, see if this one is particularly rare or not. This is going to be a 5 reals coin. It's not completely rare, but what makes this one different, it is a 1-year type coin. It was made in their year 2535 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the rule of Pahlavi. So that does make it a little bit different. Although I was hoping it'd be a silver coin. There was a silver coin of this design that was probably 40 years before this one was made, but this one's just copper nickel. But this one is new to my collection. All right, so I would say the second lot doesn't have as many neat pieces in it as the first lot did, but based on the first 2, I'm still overall happy with the purchase. I paid less than $10 per pound for this lot. All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to post video number 3 probably tomorrow. All right, thanks. Bye.